Hola, Timothy Phoenix here, and welcome to my blog, which is all about rising from the flames of adversity to create your dream life using the law of attraction. Today, not really a morning manifestation, because I want to tell you about a manifestation which took place. It was pretty much off the cuff, so I didn't plan anything beforehand. I didn't do my morning visualization or anything. It actually happened with a lovely woman called Grace, who is doing yoga teacher training here at the Casa Yoga Resort in Koh Samui, Thailand, where I now live. I'm here in one of the yoga shallas filming this. Beautiful backdrop, I hope you can see that in the background. And yes, I've been doing these visualizations, creating my inner life using the law of attraction. And I've had about 14 of them now, and yeah, it's been going great guns. It's been it's been a real experience so far. And I had another one just last night, actually. So here's the story. I'm in the Vicasa restaurant where I spend a lot of my time. I meet a lot of great people there, and Grace, who I have met before, invites me over. We start to talk, and we're getting into some conversation about the law of attraction, and she says, right, let's do a manifestation right here, right now, the two of us. Okay, so we're right there in the restaurant together, the two of us. We do a visualization, and she makes the decision. I don't decide on this one. Okay, this is her choice. She decides. That we both try to manifest some good news, okay? Good news, piece of good news, could be anything, but it has to be good news. We're going to see how quickly that comes true, how quickly it manifests. So, we both do the visualization, feeling all the emotions from the heart, using all the five senses to try and make it seem as if it's happening right here, right now. We did it then and there in the restaurant, didn't care who was looking. And afterwards we were like punching the air with our fists, and like as if it had actually happened, and we spoke to each other as if we were really, really happy and pleased to have got this great news, and we were celebrating together. And yeah, I'm sure we caused a bit of a scene in the restaurant with that one, but yeah, you know, it was a bit of fun. As all of this is really, I'm just experimenting, seeing what I can create, and yeah, so this is what happened. I'm talking maybe half an hour after that, I leave the restaurant, I walk past the reception area for the yoga resort, and I'm called over by one of the lovely women who works on reception. Guess what? She's got some good news for me. Literally within half an hour, I get my good news. Which was that actually my new bank card had appeared, so I really needed that as well. So great bit of news straight away. Now you can say, okay, maybe this has nothing really to do with that visualization, because the card was obviously already there. It didn't suddenly magically appear because I did the visualization half an hour earlier. Fair enough. But I don't know, it just seems to like fall into place nicely, doesn't it? I've been waiting a while for that bank card, by the way. But yeah, I can understand if you're sceptical on that one, okay. However, the next day, the next morning, so well within 24 hours, I got another piece of really great news, and that was that, now bear in mind, I hadn't checked this since I've been in Thailand, which is around about a month. In fact, it'd been longer than that. I hadn't looked at it for a few months actually, deliberately. I know you're wondering what it is, so let me tell you. I have some cryptocurrency investments. I'm not going to go into detail on what they are, but I hadn't checked them for a while, and that morning I just happened to check for the first time in a while, first time in a couple of months, and I noticed that the price had tripled from the point I invested it. So basically I've made 3 times my money, and I really needed that money. You know, with the bank card not here, not being able to get money out, and yes, So very, very welcome. I don't know if I'm going to cash it in yet or not. I might just hold on and see if I can make a little bit more. But fantastic news, just what I was looking for. So if you didn't believe the first bit of good news with the bank card, maybe you'll believe the second bit of good news. Again, you can argue, well, what happened with the cryptocurrency investments had already happened slowly over previous weeks. But again, you do have to say it does seem to happen at that moment. You know, I hadn't checked. I just happened to check then, and it wasn't because of the visualization. And there it was. I didn't realise. In fact, that amount had been going slowly upwards for a while. So, or rather quickly upwards, actually. So, yes, there you go. I got my two pieces of good news. I haven't yet had a chance to speak to Grace to see whether she got her good news, and it'd be great if she did, and I can get her onto the blog and we can talk together about both of us achieving our good news, and that might make it seem a little bit more real to some of you skeptics out there. But for now, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm pleased with that, and as I keep saying, these things perhaps in solitude don't perhaps mean that much, but when you put them all together consecutively, as has been happening. I mean, I think that's the 15th one that's come true now. Then you have to start sitting up and taking notice. I know this is real, okay, and maybe there are better examples than this one of the law of attraction in action, as it were, but hey, when you put them all together, I think you'll agree something is, well, maybe you don't agree, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. You make the decision yourself, okay? Let's leave it at that. I'll be back with probably a morning manifestation this time. I haven't done one this morning, but I'm going to do a morning manifestation next morning. So this is a bit of an off-the-cuff one, but it's an interesting one involving a new person who's come into my life. So hopefully that'll happen a little bit more often. But I'm going to leave it at that for now. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share. Really want to hear from you guys. Really want to connect with people on this journey of mine. If you have an interest in the law of attraction in particular, if you've had any kind of transformation in your life, it'd be great to hear if you're on the same pathway as I'm on. But we'll leave it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, timothyphoenix.com, timothy.phoenix, that's my Instagram account, so come and check it out, that's new. And we'll see you soon. Hasta luego.